Gobble, gobble? Is gobble a word? Oh, yeah, that's CO. Amy, hello, meow. How are you? Hi, Amy, meow. We're going to get started here in like 1 minute. Hi, Sir Jeff. Hi, Nixter. How are you, meow? We're going to get started here really soon, you guys. 1 minute. M.E.O.W is going to request the box. We're going to start our intro with M.E.O.W. He's also my admin, so if you have an animal, any type of animal pet that you'd like to see on the show, please hit him up with a DM and his Instagram. Yep, and we are getting started here right now, you guys. I'm so excited. Ooh, let's go. Here we go. We're going to bring Jay into the box. Let me make... Wow, so welcome to Meow and Me. So as you know, we're moving into a whole new chapter of Meow and Me where we're having all animals part of Meow and Me going forward. That includes dogs, snakes, bunnies, gerbils. I don't know, do you have an emu, a bobcat? Maybe you have a hamster or a fish. And so let us invite you to say hello to us here at Meow and Me. Pet rocks, I don't know. I'll have to think about that. But we are so excited that you came here and chose us tonight to hang out with. We have 3 special guests on the show tonight. As you saw from our intro, we have DJ Rez, Nala, and Top Badge Moore, all who are very exciting guests. I'm so excited. I hope you are excited as well. And to get us started tonight, the first special guest is DJ Rez. So whenever DJ Rez is ready, he can always hit the box. But we're going to get started with a few fun little questions that I like to call, do you know your kitty? Do you know the kitties? Okay. So first question, and here we're going to give you multiple choice, and we'll see if we can find the answers in the comments, okay? Welcome in. All cats are born with what color eyes? Green, black, pink, or blue? Green, black, pink, or blue? Everybody is saying blue. Oh, you are correct. Did you hear the dinging? Wow, you guys are, okay, these are going to have to get a little bit harder. You guys know your kitties pretty well. How many different sounds can a cat make? Is it 100, 10, 27, or 150? 27, someone says. No. We have, 100? Fred says 100. Fred is correct. A cat can make 100 different sounds, and dogs make around 10 different sounds. So, you know, pay attention to your pets. What are they speaking to you? Yeah. All right, next question. Tell tell me if you know your kitty. How many breeds of domestic cats are there worldwide? 210, 70, 140, or 280? Someone said 70. Amy says 70. She is correct. There are 70 breeds of domestic cat recognized by at least one major cat registry. Woo-wee, we know our kitties around here. All right. Well, this is going to be our last question, and then we are going to move on with DJ Rez because we want to hear all about his new cat. But first, this is the question I want to know if you know or not. Which U.S. state has had a cat mayor for almost 20 years? Is it Idaho? Is it Kansas? Is it Texas? Or is it Alaska? Broadway Scottish knows the answer. He says Alaska, and that is correct. Wow, you guys are so good at this. This is so, you guys, I feel like you almost like read my cat trivia manual. You guys, did you read my cat trivia manual? Like, I feel like, wow, you like knew the answers. You were not messing around today at all. So, okay, well, congratulations on knowing the right answers. Now becomes the part where you're probably like, yay. Who's on, Kitty? Who's on today? We are starting off with our first special guest. Oh, DJ Rez. I'm so excited. Let's get DJ Rez. We're going to welcome him in right here. I'm going to make his box medium.
Hello.
There. Hi.
Say hello, Izzy.
Izzy. Hello, Izzy. Oh, wow.
Izzy says hi.
Look at how beautiful Izzy is. Can we get a little closer? Oh, DJ Rez. So, oh.
A little shy. She's a little shy.
Understandable. And I can understand. Like,
I also just woke her up. She was taking a nap. I feel so bad that I woke her up, but it's okay. She's a little sleepy right now. Thank you so much.
DJ Rez, like when did you get your kitty?
So 6 days ago. I got her last Tuesday, and it was just, it's crazy. Like, this whole experience has been so crazy to me because I feel like so emotional. Like, it's nuts. Like, I didn't know, like, I've never had pets before getting her, and like, I didn't know that I would be this emotional as a result. So here I am. I'm a cat dad now.
You are a cat dad. Okay. And what made you decide to get Izzy? What made you decide to get a pet?
So my girlfriend, she has a Persian cat. And like when I saw my girlfriend's cat for the first time, I fell in love with that flat-faced Persian cat. Izzy. And then it's just like something about that look just really intrigued me. And so I always just like wanted to get that same type of cat afterwards. And then one day I was just like, it was kind of impulsive, to be honest with you. I was just like sitting at home, and I went on, in Canada we have Kijiji. It's the Craigslist of Canada. And I went on the, Kijiji app. I searched for Persian Persian cats, and I found one, and here I am. And I went literally that same night. I went to the breeder with my girlfriend, and on a budget. I'm kind of on a budget, and I just literally emptied out my bank account, and here I am. So bless you. And she just sneezed.
Oh, okay. So this is like all like such a great story. How did you decide to name her Izzy, or did you keep the name?
So Izzy was more of I went through various names, to be honest with you. I went through a few names, and Izzy, I felt like she responded to. Ooh, there we go. We got some stuff going on here. Izzy was a name that I felt she responded to when I said Izzy, like she would react better. And also Izzy means, the name Izzy, the meaning of the name is God's promise in Hebrew. And so I really loved it, and I just the sound of the name Izzy I really connected to, and so did she. So there we go.
I love it. So your cat's name after the Hebrew God's promise. And you just got her 6 days ago. If you're just coming into the stream, this is DJ Rez. He is our first guest tonight on Meow and Me. Meow means make each one wanted. And he is telling us all about his beautiful kitty cat, Izzy, who he got 6 days ago on it, kind of on an impulse buy. But
Totally,
maybe the
totally.
best impulse buy ever.
The best ever, honestly.
Um, so far, what have you noticed about Izzy? Like, Izzy do anything like naughty, or is she still getting used to where she's living now? I think you're on mute. DJ Rez, I think you're on mute. I can't hear you. Can someone type in the comments and let him know? You're on mute. Tell him he's on mute. There you go.
Is that better?
Yep,
Can you
there
hear me
you
now?
go. You got it. Perfect.
Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
That's okay.
So basically, she's used to the environment. Like at first, she would feel like she had to hide, or not hide, but you know how cats are. Like they will go and they'll kind of like hide in certain places. She doesn't do that anymore. So when I come in the house now, she kind of sleeps on the bed, and like just I can see her now when I enter the house. So yeah, she's definitely getting used to it. But I'm like really paranoid because I have a wine rack with wine glasses, and I'm like, what if she like jumps and breaks things? And but Persian cats are so smart that hopefully they can figure it out. Yeah.
So has she claimed any special space, or has she just been exploring the house?
Yeah, I think she's out of the exploration phase. In terms of claiming a space, she hasn't claimed a space yet. No, she's been very like she hasn't claimed the space, to be honest with you. Um, yeah, I don't know what goes on at nighttime when I'm sleeping. She's definitely still exploring and stuff. But she, oh my, I'm just so emotional right now. It's crazy. I love her.
What do you think your cats can read your emotion, or do you think cats can feel your emotions?
Absolutely. Oh my God. Oh, like she will. Well, she's really young at this stage, but in terms of reading my emotions, um, when I'm sleeping, the only thing I can say is like when I'm sleeping at night, she'll come and wake like she gave me a massage the other night. Like she was like scratching my arms and stuff, like not biting or anything. Like she was like literally like scratching. Um, so I do have a feeling that she reads my emotions, right, Izzy?
She's so cute. Oh! What are you hoping to be able to give her as a cat dad?
Um, a lot of love, a lot of support emotionally, food and playtime, and I hope that I can make her happy.
Oh, it looks like she's pretty happy with you so far, for sure.
Also, I'm a DJ, so I have made an entire playlist dedicated to Izzy. So there we go.
Oh, a whole playlist. I love it. Oh,
Yeah.
is it called like, do you let people know like, hey, I'm playing the Izzy playlist. Get ready while I pump it up.
It's I would think it's more like a high school dance like theme, something like that. It's very like the song "Cross My Heart" by GE and Halsey is one of the songs.
Oh, so you said you cleared out like your entire bank account. You really felt passionately about becoming a pet owner. If you were willing to, like, even on an impulse, if you were like, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm taking the big jump. And what do you believe you're going to get out of being a pet owner as well?
Oh my God. It's like legitimately the feeling she gives me when I'm inside the house, when she comes to me, when she wants to play with me, like right now, she's playing with me. Um, Feeling is just it's hard to explain. It's straight up. It's very difficult to explain. Unless you've had a cat or a dog or any other pet, the feeling that I don't want to get any from her. I just the feeling of love. It's love. That's all it is. I love her. Hopefully she'll love me. She's really young still, but I'm gonna look after her, and hopefully I'll be a good cat dad. That's all I gotta say.
I have
Right,
a feeling
Izzy?
you're gonna be a fantastic cat dad. And I love the fact that just so far, like, you guys are like getting this bonding experience time together. And really, I mean, what's your favorite games so far to play with her?
Honestly, like what I love most about uh, playing with Izzy is like when she plays, when she, the hand movements. When I like put my finger out and she like starts hitting my finger with her hands, and then she play like she'll do like love bites as well, which kind of worries me because I know that her teeth are going to get sharper as she grows, and hopefully she won't bite me one day when she's older. So maybe I'll have to ask you about these questions offline. But yeah, she does tend to bite my fingers sometimes. Right,
Yeah.
Izzy?
I love it. I love it, DJ Rez. With our last like couple minutes remaining, DJ Rez, I'm wondering if you could just share with everybody, like, what do you do on here? Like, do you stream on here? If you do stream, like the times you stream, and if you have some kind of Instagram or social media that you like to use as a platform to connect with people.
Of course, yeah. So I haven't been streaming as much. So the thing with DJing is Izzy at first would sort of feel very scared when I would DJ, like when I would play music a little bit loudly, she would hide. But actually tonight, for the first time, she was chill about it. So I do come on here and I DJ on various people's streams. DJ NorCal is missing from the app, but when she was here, she would host a lot of events. So that's what I do on the Meet Me platform. My Instagram is it's DJ Rez, and Izzy's Instagram is Persian Izzy. That's her Instagram if anybody wants to follow her. And yeah, that's basically it. And thanks so much for having me on the show.
Yeah, no, DJ Rose, thank you for coming on. Feel free to hit me up with any questions that you have. If I can't answer them, I'll help you Google them. So,
Thank you so much. You're awesome, and I will definitely take your offer on that. Yeah.
yeah, you might need it. It's like, what? Why are they tearing up all the toilet paper in the house? That kind of
The
stuff.
wires. The worst thing is though, like she chews on the wires, and that's what scares me because like as a
Yeah.
DJ, I have a lot of wires everywhere. So hopefully that will stop. But yeah.
Sometimes, like, putting them all together and putting one of those swim things around it helps. Like one of the swim noodles.
Okay. I will definitely.
Yeah. I'm not that I'm
Okay.
a DJ, but I did that with my kids when they were little. So,
Okay.
anyway.
Okay.
All right, thank you, DJ Rez, for coming in. We are moving on to our next guest here shortly. If you're just coming in, welcome to Meow and Me, and where this is a show all about different pets on the app. If you're interested in being on the show, as a special guest, hit emoji J in the comments with a note or whatever you want to call it. Let him know, like, hey, I have a cat, I have a cow, I have a bunny, I have a snake. I don't know. I have some sort of animal, and I would like to have it on the show. So I like a little music in the background. That being said, so what Kitty, like, I know like so many people have said, like, Kitty, what are the changes going to be on Meow and Me, right? Um, Thank you so much, everybody. So the changes are going to be a little bit fun. Because we're merging Moore's pet profiles into Meow and Me, but we're going to keep Meow because Meow means make each one wanted. And my focus with Chuck Norris and Mika were to save my animal rescue pets, but we love all pets. I grew up with a goldfish that lived 4 years eating marshmallows. I mean, did I do right by that goldfish? I don't know, but it always was fed something. So that's something. I've also had ferrets and I've also had dogs. So all kinds of animals. It's just that I have this extra little space in my heart for my kitty cats. We are going to do something very exciting. And how it's going to work is going to be, we're still going to do Pet of the Week. We're just doing a small different version of Pet of the Week, okay? That means that you can send, it doesn't matter if you're the streamer or somebody in the comments, if you have a picture of your pet, you can send a picture of your pet into my Instagram, okay? And I will put a poll together and the people will vote on who the pet of the week will be each week, okay? So you are going to have to send your picture in to my Instagram, and then I will take a little snapshot off. I will put it on the Instagram story, and we will take and see who the people decide gets to be the pet of the week. Now, if you got to be pet of the week 1 week, you don't get to continue to be pet of the week every week, okay? You can't keep sending your you get one pet of the week spot, okay? So you don't get to be pet of the week more than once. I'm sorry, and we're talking about pets, not pet rocks, pet people. Only the pets, okay? So, and what we'll do is we'll send the poll out. It'll hit my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's in my bio. Feel free to hit the bio, and then you'll see. Now, the other exciting thing is, we are adding all pets. Dogs, cats, lemurs, I don't know. Maybe you got an emu. I don't know. Like, emu is my favorite thing. If you have an alpaca, definitely want to meet you. If you can find a Sasquatch as a friend, maybe. So these are really exciting things. We just saw our first guest tonight, who was DJ Rez with his beautiful new Persian kitten, Izzy. And now we are meeting our next special guest, Queen Nala, who has her special kitties too. So here we go. Everybody's put in some like hellos in the comments. Here she is. Say meow or hello. Hi, Queen Nala. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Good. I love this. Queen Nala.
Thank you.
Wow, look at that little baby tot. Oh.
Yep, this is actually the one Ruby named.
Let me turn this music off. There we go. Ruby Maine.
Ruby named this one Salem.
Oh, Ruby, as in Ruby Shoes the Screamer.
Right there, yep.
Okay, sneaky. I love. I love it. And now, can you tell me about how Ruby Shoes got to name Salem?
She won me in an auction.
So, okay, like you were on an auction on these Meet Me streets, and you put up a kitty name for the winner?
Yep.
Wow.
I couldn't figure out a name.
I love it. Now, is this a different kitty right here?
I have 8 different kittens, but I won't take up all the time with all
you
the kittens.
We came here to see them. Yes. Which one is this?
This is Boogeyman. This is Boogeyman. He is the tiniest of all of them.
Look at how.
And then this is Puck. We call him Puckers. He's all fluffy. Let me stick him there. And here's Nemo.
Nemo. Oh my God. You're living my dream life. Do you have more? Where do these kitties come in from?
My son's bringing them over for me.
Oh my gosh.
This is Dexter. And only 2 of them have regular paws. The rest of them have multiple digits. Some have 8, some have 6, some have 7. That was Dexter. This is okay. This is Nacho. Nacho is crazy. Yes, those 2. This is Kenai. Kenai's another black one, but he's smaller and shorter hair. And this last one is Starla. Oh. Ow.
Starla's got like a gremlin's streak right down the middle. That's like oh, that's
so.
Was that all?
And then I also have my Delilah.
Delilah. Wow.
She's beautiful.
She's
my baby doll.
I love how you've got a little bow around her neck.
She has a bow and a diamond.
Ooh, I like a bougie kitty.
Right? And she is like so lovesters. No Lucy. Lucy's the rat dog.
Okay, remind me which one so Delilah is the mommy?
No, Delilah's actually not the mommy. The mommy her name is Bella. And she is a bitch.
Oh.
Yeah, she actually I'm sorry.
No,
but she actually hisses at her own kittens.
Aww.
Oh, bring her over. He actually brought her in.
I hope she doesn't hurt you.
No, she won't.
Aw, Delilah is a very good-looking cat as well, though. Like aesthetically, very pleasing.
Yeah, Delilah's my baby. She's the one that lays with me. I don't know. She's going wild over there. All the rest of the kitties are actually sitting on the bed. Well, not all of them, but some of them. Like Kenai loves to lay with me.
How are you adapting to having again like 8 more extra kittens to take care of?
I kind of hate it, but I kind of love it because there's itty bitty kittens running around. I just have to watch where I walk. I have way more kitty litters to take care of, so I have not just 5 altogether in the house. I have. Oh my God! You brought Simba. So I'm Nala. This is my girl Simba.
I love
no more. I don't want any more. I have 14 cats.
Wow.
14.
We couldn't get through all 14 today. So
No.
out of your 14 cats, name your top 3 favorites.
Delilah, Salem. I can't help it. I love my Salem. And believe it or not, my boogeyman, because my boogeyman and Puck have a tie. Because boogeyman's the itty bitty one, but Puck's the fluffy one. So
Aww.
I was only going to show you the 3, but then my son came rushing, dashing.
That's
Sweet.
okay. What's your
My sweet
favorite
boy.
part about being a pet owner of multiple pets?
All the love I get from them, especially when like it's feeding time or when it's bedtime, like they all know when it's bedtime. Like I turn off the lights and I dim my LEDs and they know it's nighttime. Yeah.
Do they sleep with you in your room, or do they like prowl around? What do they do then?
Sometimes they lay at the end of the bed and play with my feet, which with teeny tiny itty bitty kitten nails, it wakes you up.
Right?
Other than that, but yeah, a lot. Like there's 2 of my cats that lay on my chest, Delilah and actually 3, Simba and Harley.
I love that. I mean, do your pets have any dogs as well, or is it only cats?
Do you see this little rat thing?
Yeah.
Lucy. That's the dog.
How does your dog get along with all of the kitty cats?
She takes care of them.
Aww. Chuck Norris has decided to come say hello.
Hello, Chuck Norris.
You know, as a kitty cat, he doesn't run on anybody's time but his own. We all know this. So down you go, Chuck. Okay. So what is your favorite games to play with all these kitties? Like, you have some kitties to play games with. Do you have like your favorite game?
Well, I actually have an app on my tablet that I put on the floor that has little like things, like bugs or fingers or just a little zippity doo dah dot thing. And I play it on the floor and they attack it.
What is this app called? Can you tell us what the app's name is? Do you remember? Or is
I
it
don't
just
remember offhand, but I do have another.
Ooh,
Hold on.
I love apps that you can download for your kid, like, well, not your kids, your kitties to like run around with. Right? Right?
Right. I think it's called Cat Stimulator.
Ooh.
I'm not sure.
I would not have thought to name my app Cat Stimulator. Just like, not. Anyways.
Oh, maybe not an app stimulator. Okay.
Wait, go off. Cat stimulator.
No, it's
It
the
was
one with
option.
the it's. I know which one it is. I just can't figure it out. I will let you know.
Let me know.
I
I
will
will put it
send
on.
to you.
I'll like plug it next time and see, because other people might want to like try it out. You never know. I'm always trying new things for my pet. What is the most naughty things that your cats do together? Like, do they do anything that's naughty, or do they just do naughty things separately?
Oh, the kittens are still getting used to the litter box.
Okay.
So that's an issue. They knock over my laundry basket all the time because them trying to crawl up the little holes of the laundry basket and then tip it over.
So they take your clean laundry, or is it dirty laundry, or all laundry, and just throw it?
Yep. It just falls and it all falls out.
Right. All
So
right.
it's either that or they get into my food.
That's genuinely just sounds like any animal, pet,
Mhm.
cat, or other. Um, the next question I have for you is what has, and this is a big question for you more intimately, what has pet ownership taught you on a personal level?
Um, I don't know. To care, I don't know. I've had kids. I've always had animals. It just, I have no idea, to be honest. No
No,
clue.
and that just means it's almost like you just have,
It just,
they've always been. Have you been have you always had pets even when you were a kid?
yeah. My mom, like, even when I was born, I always had, there was always a cat. We had a cat, Sapphire, like when we were little and stuff like that. So
Yeah. I mean, usually if it just goes from one to another, that makes a lot of sense to me, you know?
yeah.
What recommendations? Now, if somebody's in here, like I've had people actually get cats and before, I'm going to ask you what recommendations you have as a cat owner to give somebody who may be thinking about getting a cat as a pet. Like, what do you think are the 3 most important things about cat ownership that they would need to know?
Number one in my book is a vet. Number one. Get them spayed, neutered. Don't ever declaw a cat. That's like the worst thing. That to me at least, that's what I feel like. All cats need their nails. Ownership. Know how to care for your animal before you purchase or get an animal, of course, always. Knowledge yourself about the animal before you purchase it and its habits from that person you're purchasing from. If it's if it's in a store, there's limited, but I know I'm in the process of getting rid of mine. Well, the little ones will be ready in 2 weeks, so they'll be going. And I know the first thing I'm going to check is their vet references and other references that they have.
That's good advice. Like, get a vet, know something about the animal before you get it. And what was your last one, Nala?
Knowledge yourself about that animal. Or was that the second one?
Yeah.
Or if you're purchasing from a person, get as much knowledge about that animal and its habits that you can.
Yeah, it kind of helps you adapt. Now, with our last few minutes together, Nala, because we would love to see you keep pulling cats out. I guarantee you, I would just keep watching you pull them up, undoubtedly. Look at them all. Oh! Okay. Tell me, do you stream on here? Like, if you do, when you do you have Instagram or social media? Like, where can people connect with you at?
I do stream on here daily. Usually it's after 4:30, 5 o'clock at night, Eastern time. And I do have Instagram and I do have TikTok. I don't really do much on TikTok, but it's there. I show off the kittens a lot. So
I was just thinking, is there a kitten video on there? I'm about that life.
Actually, I might have put one up. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I have such a terrible memory. I'm so sorry.
No, you're so and you're
I had to
on
write the
Instagram as
cats'
well.
names on. Huh?
You said you're on Instagram as well, Nala, right?
Yes. It's in my bio.
Okay, it's in her bio. So, okay, everybody, please hit her with a fave. She's here. Now you know where to find her. She streams every day. She has 14 cats. You will just go in and say like how one of them is doing, and there you have something to talk about for sure together. And hit her Instagram. She's got a kitty content. Hello, meow. Purr. So thank you so much for coming on the show, Queen Nala. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
I hope you have a good night. I love the fact she's got 14 cats, you guys. So we are like moving into the last segments of our show tonight. You guys, we have made it through first two segments of our show with DJ Rez. Our second segment here was with Queen Nala. Now, DJ Rez had Izzy, the Persian kitty. Queen Nala has 14 cats. There's no way I can name them all back to you. But now you know where you can go to find all the kitties on the Meet Me streets. You guarantee you should be able to find one that you could like meow with. The next part that I'm really excited about too, that we're just doing a small little change that we haven't done in the past, but we're just making a little something different with our last segment, okay? And that is we're doing something called Chuck's Love Adventure. Now, Kitty, what is Chuck's Love Adventure? You guys know Chuck Norris. If you haven't, he's on my Instagram. But if you come and see me stream, Chuck Norris is always prowling around, okay? He's prowling right nearby. I might go pull him out of the water fountain, but Chuck is going to be looking for love. So every week, Chuck Norris will be dating a pet who might be his potential love match. Who is going to decide who his potential love match is? Well, that's not going to be me. That's going to be you. What? How can it be you? You say, like, what? Yes, you. So after the show, I'll put a picture of the pet and you guys will decide if this will be Chuck's love match. It's on a poll. It'll be on the Instagram story. You go over to the Instagram story, you hit the button and you find out who you want for Chuck's love match. Now, this is only for the segment for Chuck's Love Adventures. Okay, and I am super excited that this week the very first love adventure that Chuck gets to go on is with Top Badge Moore. Oh, and his puppy. And his puppy. So if you're just coming in, welcome to the show. We're just doing some funny different fun little different things as we move forward. Don't forget pet of the week. You submit the picture to my Instagram. We will have the people vote on who the pet of the week is. I'll send you a little flyer with the pet of the week on it, and that'll be something exciting. We've seen two of our guests, and now we're moving into Chuck's Love Adventures with Moore and his puppy. So I'm super excited. So whenever Moore is ready, he can hit the guest box and we'll go from there. And in the meantime, we're going to do something called Pet Trivia for a minute, okay? Now, how many cats did Abraham Lincoln have in the White House? Was it 1, 3, 2, or 4? 1, 3, 2, or 4? Kitty Admin says 4, and that is actually correct. How did you even know that? How did you even know that Yeah, that's amazing. You have a kitty trivia handbook. Wow, impressive. Okay, what skills do cats develop when playing with yarn and toys? Mating, finding food, hunting, or socializing? Number one, nope. Hunting? Hunting is correct. Kitty admin, well done. What is a group of cats called? Is it called a chowder, a cluster, a clouder, or a felis? A chowder, a cluster, a clouder, or a felis? Chowder sounds weird. Felis is not it. Chowder? No. Clouder? Ooh, it's a clouder! A group of cats is called a clouder. Felis is their genus. Chowder is a soup. And cluster is, well, a cluster. Oof, oh, go. All right, so everybody, please, please, please put your little like clappy hands in the comments. We have more coming to the box to see if Chuck Norris and his puppy will be a love match. We're not sure, but we're excited. We're gonna find out. Let's go. Hi, Moore.
Hey,
Okay, tell me, who do you have here in your hands?
this is Sobaka, and I've got to tell you, Chuck, that Sobaka is a strong, independent woman, and so she's not going to just take any guy. So, and it's got to be a truly special connection.
I love it. I love it. Wish maybe I should go grab Chucky. He's on his rampage in the next room. So Simbaka, is it Simbaka or Sil?
So Sobaka.
Sobaka. Okay, so we got this right, everybody. It's Sobaka. Write it in the comments. That's how we know. So Sobaka is a strong, independent woman.
Yes, she is.
Ooh. Well, can you tell me sometime about a time maybe that Sobaka, took care of maybe you?
She takes care of me every day. I'm a broken emotional wreck. So she comforts me every day. She's basically my emotional lifeline. So I don't know what I would do without her. So yeah, she takes care of me every day.
I love that. Oh, she's your emotional lifeline. Who doesn't love that? What has Sobaka always wanted to do, but you won't let Sobaka do it?
She wants to sleep on the bed. I can guarantee you that. Listen, she can sleep with me on the couch, when we cuddle on the couch, watch TV, but I'm just one of those people, I don't do like pets in the bed. Like, I mean, like you would be, the only exception to this is if I, was in a relationship with someone and that was like a deal breaker for them, I might bend it a little bit, but like, I just like, listen, when I'm in bed, I like to have clean sheets. Sobaka, I love her, but she sheds. I don't want dog hairs in the bed. I don't want cat hairs in the bed. I don't want like ferret hairs in the bed. So when I'm in bed, I just want it to be, people, no dogs, no cats. But she was probably, but she has a really, really nice bed. And to be honest with you, it's nicer than my bed. So so she definitely has a really comfortable bed, and she's kind of gotten used to sleeping there, so she doesn't really try to get up on the bed. But I know when we first got there, she definitely wanted to sleep up there with me.
Ooh, so yeah, no, so she's got her own bed.
Mm-hmm.
She takes care of her human every day. Okay. Sobaka sounds like a really good love mate. What do you feel that Sobaka's greatest achievement has been?
Achievement. Oh God. Well, Sobaka, thank you, sweetie. So Sobaka was actually the first person, or the first to get a dragon on my stream, actually. A lot of people don't know this. So I had a little stream on Sobaka's birthday a couple years ago. So one of my gifters was sending me wheels, and then she said, okay, we'll put Sobaka on. I'm going to spin a wheel for her birthday. And that was That was back when we had the old dragon wheel. And I was getting nothing but lizards and bunnies and, you know, all the basic gifts. But as soon as I put Sobaka on the screen and when my gifters spun a wheel for Sobaka's birthday, she immediately hit a dragon. And I was like, oh my God. Like, it was like the first dragon I ever got. It was like absolutely insane. So I don't know if that's really an achievement, but she definitely, it was an achievement for me. And she was the one who pulled it home. So yeah, so Baka pulled the first dragon in my stream. That's pretty cool.
That I feel like that's a huge achievement. So she's a team player. I hear you describe.
She didn't ask for any of the cash outs, you know.
She didn't ask her.
She let me do what I wanted to with the diamonds, which was very, very sweet of her.
Oh, that's not a cat, it's a dog.
She acts like a cat sometimes. She really, really does, but you know, she's a dog.
Wow, like I love it. Sabaka is a real team player. Yes. Okay. If you could get any other animal for a pet, Sabaka. If Sabaka could, what would it be? What do you think she would want and why?
You know, I know she would love another dog, but I'm not really in a position to where I could do that right now. I think honestly, she would she gets along well with cats once she gets acclimated to them. Like if she doesn't know them, she'll chase them. She'll be a dog, you know, she'll assert her dominance. But like she has lived with a cat briefly before, and she has been around cats before, and she's fine. So I think that if I was getting another pet, and I don't plan to anytime soon, but if I did, I might get a cat. That way, you know, she would have someone to keep her company when I'm away. It wouldn't be an animal that I would worry too much about having to take a whole lot of extra maintenance, although cats do come with their own maintenance and everything. But I think that having another dog would definitely be a little bit too much on my plate. So if I was to get another pet, I think it'd be a cat. I think she would acclimate well to it eventually and maybe friends.
I love it. So I mean, we're keeping our options open, it sounds like. I mean,
exactly.
She's going across pet lines. Okay.
Yeah, she's going across pet lines.
Okay, good. If Sabaka found herself and you on a desert island
Oh God.
What
we
are
would
the
die immediately for sure.
What are the
We would die immediately, 100%.
What are the 3 things that Sabaka would want you to have with you?
Definitely a comfy like couch or chair or pillow, because she's all about like, you know, being comfortable. She'll find like the softest spot on the sofa or the pillow. She'll go for the softest spot in the room. You know, she's not super high maintenance. I think that she had a comfortable pillow, some dog food, and you know, her human. I think she'd be good.
I love it. So we're bare necessities.
She's not super high maintenance. She doesn't really do a lot of toys. She's more interacts with people and other animals. She doesn't really fetch. So she's more of a interacting with other living things kind of dog.
Like, I love it. So she's got you, and that's so very loyal and caring.
Absolutely. Super affectionate. She's the most affectionate dog that I've ever met.
So, okay, this is an interesting question. So what are some of the names that you wish Sabaka would call you if Sabaka could talk?
Oh God.
What are some nicknames do you think that Sabaka would call you?
Hopefully just Dad. Hopefully she wouldn't come up with any other nicknames, because, you know, God knows I went through enough nicknames as a child to last me the rest of my lifetime. You know, I don't know. That's an interesting question. Probably just Dad. I mean, or Papa. She does have a Russian name, so maybe Darushka, which is Papa in Ukrainian. So,
Ooh.
you know,
Darushka? I cannot say that.
So yeah, no, hopefully nothing too crazy though, because like I said, I had enough nicknames as a child. Let's just stick with Dad.
To be fair, like I did name both of my children with nicknames. One is Twinkie and the other one is Cocoa Puff. Those are their nicknames, which they probably hate, but I don't know. I also call Chuck Norris Chucky Bear,
Oh,
Chungus Khan.
I normally just call her Sweetie if I'm not going to call her. I'm like,
Yeah.
Sweetie, come here, girl. Come here.
I have all kinds of weird names for my cats.
We just stick with the basics. We're
Yeah,
bored.
I like that. That's cool.
We're bored.
Yeah, that's. Does Sabaka want any baby pets in the future? Like, is she thinking of being bred at all?
Well, she's spayed, so that would be very difficult. So no, definitely not. She's just a people dog. No new puppies in the future. That would be, and plus, like, she doesn't really let any other dogs kind of do that to her. So whenever she goes to the dog park, if there's any dog that ever like tries to mount her or hump her, she immediately like, no, I ain't having none of that.
No.
She's like, this is a Me Too movement, and I ain't putting up with it. I do not consent. So, yeah, she doesn't put up with that at the dog. She's not like, if any dog tries to do it, she's immediately like, no. Off.
I love it. Yeah, good job, Sabaka.
Self-respect. She's a strong, independent female.
She's not about that life. Get your own. If you think if Sabaka could change places with you, like in your body, she could be you, and then she could put you in her body. Do you think she would do that?
Probably yes, just so she could raid the pantry and eat the foods that she's not allowed to eat. Like, God knows that it's if I go to the bathroom or I step away and I leave my dinner out or anything out and I unattended, she'll eat. I had some I was once streaming once, and I had some street tacos that I bought, and I literally went to the bathroom for a minute, and when I came back out, she had eaten the meat of all my tacos and just left the shell. So like I was like, what the hell? Like, she's like, here, you can keep the tortilla. I'm like, what the hell? So I definitely think she would trade places with me just to eat my food, and then she'd probably be like, all right, I'm gonna go back to being a dog. It's much easier.
Right. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, tacos, endless taco bowl. Hello? Let's go.
Saying, man.
I love the taco bowls. Okay, what does Sabaka's perfect weekend look like for the two of you?
Definitely lots of cuddles on the couch, lots of belly scratches, and definitely a trip to the dog park. We went to the dog park yesterday, and she just like she's just on cloud nine when she's there. She loves to run around. She loves to play with the other dogs. She likes to, go get pets from all the other owners. Like I said, she's just really, really big on interaction with living creatures, whether it's other pets or humans. Like she'll say she can take or leave toys. She doesn't care, but she just likes to interact and socialize. So, but she also loves cuddles on the couch. I mean, she can't, like, if I'm sitting alone for more than about 15 minutes, she'll try to come up and get on my lap or snuggle up next to me. So she definitely is very, very affectionate. She wants lots of affectionate and lots of time to interact with other, animals and people. So yeah, that would definitely be her perfect week. And definitely, probably eating lunch meat, because I don't like, she's got a gastrointestinal disease, so she has to eat pretty specific foods, but she is allowed to eat like unseasoned lunch meat. So when she's really, really good, I'll give her some of that. So she'd probably just eat the whole thing of that if it was an ideal.
Aww. I love it. Okay, so wow. What is Sabaka's favorite possession?
Possession or position?
Possession. Like,
what I was about to say, listen, I ain't trying to have that kind of content here. Like, listen, we got to keep it clean, all right?
So
possession. This is gonna sound stupid, but probably me. She probably views me as her possession. She doesn't, like I said, she's not really big on things, like she likes food and she likes her bed, but I mean, honestly, she's not really big on things. She's like just really more about the living creature connection. She loves that. So she probably sees me as her possession. She definitely, if I'm at the dog park and I'm playing with other animals or other dogs at the dog park, she definitely like comes up like, hey, what are you doing? Why are you petting them and not me? So she probably views me as her possession, and I'm probably her favorite possession.
I love that. You can tell she loves you so much. Look at the way she just look. The one of my favorite parts is the way Sabaka looks at you all the time. She just looks at you and she's always like loving on you.
She
And
is.
she you can tell she loves you so much. And that's something that is so it's so sweet to see. Like yeah, yeah, it's harder to see with cats because they choose like when they do
Right.
it. But I want to say like it is really touching. I love it. So these are like Sabaka would be a good match. Like you can see why Sabaka is a fierce, independent woman.
Mm.
No doubt about it. Like she can have the pick of the litter. Like you can tell with these answers, like she is about that life. Hello? Like Miss Independent. Yeah, so I love
For sure.
I
100%.
love it. Right? It's just really cute. Okay, so more like please do tell like there's a lot of people that come in here that might not know about like one like what you do on the app and your shows and things that you talk about on the app. Could you talk about like when you're streaming, like the things you stream about, like your shows
Sure. Well,
and your social
yeah.
media?
Sure, sure, sure. Well, first of all, I just want to say you do an amazing job hosting this show. You are an amazing, I think you're a better host than I ever was on Pet Profile. So, I mean, kudos to you. This is my first time catching the show in its entirety, but like, I just think you did a fantastic job. Amazing host. I would love to see Pets in the News added to your show. If we had that, it would be like, oh, let's just make it featured now. Like, I missed the one thing I missed is Pets in the News. Bring
I
back
am
Pets in the
I
News.
am gonna do it. I just didn't I ran out a little bit of time this week.
No, you're good. I would love to see that. If we did that, like, oh my God, the show, I mean, I'm sure it's already like amazing as is, but I think that would even just like add a cherry to the parfait. Yeah, no, I used to host Pet Profiles. That show has retired. So it was Meet Me's only featured show about pets. But hopefully, we'll have another one with you going forward. I host a show called Forgiveness Culture on Wednesdays at 10 p.m., which we have guests who share stories and testimonies have overcome different struggles or traumas or hurts in their life and their journey towards healing and forgiveness and growth. And it's a really good show about mental wellness, mental health, learning to let go and healing. So if that's something that appeals to you or it's something you want to know more about, definitely check out that show every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern. You can follow my IG. It's More Miserables. It's pronounced More Miserable, but I just say More Miserables because that's what everybody calls me. More Miserables, all one word, on Instagram, and yeah, I go live as much as I can. I am in school full time, and I do have a full time job. So, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I I appreciate that, and how did your show, with just a couple minutes here left, how did your show come about for the forgiveness culture?
For forgiveness culture, so I was inspired by a book that I read, which is also a podcast and it's also a website called the Forgiveness Project, and it's a charity based in the UK that does exactly what I'm doing on a much larger scale. They share stories of people who've gone unbelievable traumas. We're talking about victims of assault, victims of family members of people who've been killed, lots of different types of hurt and trauma, and their journey towards healing and forgiveness. So that was something that I really, really inspired. I said that would be really, really cool if I could bring that to Meet Me. And I know that a lot of people are hurting right now. And if I can do anything to, bridge that hurt and bring about some healing and good vibes on the app and rectifying energy, I would love to do that. So we started the show. We actually called it the Forgiveness Project. And it was a show that I've been running for about 7 months or so. It was non-featured. And then I decided to bring it to featured content and replace Pet Profiles with that. And we rebranded the Forgiveness Project as Forgiveness Culture. But it was inspired by the UK charity, the Forgiveness Project, which does exactly what we're doing, but on a much bigger scale.
Yeah, I love that. I am a huge advocate of what that does for somebody in their life. I also think pets have a huge place to help in healing in people's lives.
Sure.
which is one of the reasons why I personally am so passionate about cat ownership myself. But whether it's a cat or with you as dog with Sabaka or anybody else's other animal, it's that connection of healing too that helps. And I think that you had an amazing show. I think a lot of people in here, this might be their very first time seeing you. And so I think this is like a really great opportunity when I talk about, oh, I saw his show on forgiveness or whatever. I think this is who I'm talking about. Hit him with a favorite. Absolutely. We are going to do pet in the news. Absolutely are.
Y'all
Going
gonna miss it.
forward,
That's my thing I miss the most is pets in the
I
news.
did it last week and then I didn't do it this week because I just was explaining all of these changes.
Yeah, no, for
Next
sure.
week, we're going to do it all. And so don't forget with more to check the Instagram poll out. You get to decide whether Sabaka is the love match for Chuck, or maybe Chuck Norris may not be a good enough match for Sabaka. Whatever you may feel, you are the ones who get to decide, and I will let you know via Instagram who the winner is. So thank you so much more for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
I hope you have a great night.
Thank you. You too. Bye, guys.
Like, everybody hit him with a favorite. Go to the Instagram after the show. Vote on whether or not he and Sabaka will be the love match of Chuck. Hit him with a fave. Go check out his show. Thank you for all of our special guests this week. We had DJ Rez with baby kitty Izzy. Little baby kitty Izzy. We had Queen Nala with all 14 of her amazing, beautiful babies. Hello. And we had more with his baby puppy. Well, not baby puppy. Everything's a baby to me. His puppy, Sabaka. And so next week, tune in for our next Meow and Me, where we're including all of our special pets. And don't forget, hit Instagram up. Let me find out what you think should be the special pet of the week. And also don't forget to let me know who you want to be a love match for Chuck. Okay? And that doesn't mean that he's going to get a love match like Queen, like you never know. It could be not good enough, Chuck. So let us all know what you think here. Thank you for coming in tonight. Thank you for hanging out. For all the bouncers in the comments, thank you for coming in. Thank you to all the gifters. I will see you next week, Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time again. And we will do all of this all over again. So only with 3 new special guests. Bye, everybody. Have a great night and be kind to somebody, even if they don't deserve it.